Did you know that Henry Hudson was abandoned by his own crew during one of the most infamous expeditions in history? This shocking event is a testament to the perils and unpredictability of early exploration. It's a tale of ambition, hardship, and betrayal. The story of Henry Hudson is not just about discovery, but also about the human spirit and its limits. Let's dive into the dramatic story of Henry Hudson, a man whose name is etched in the annals of history for both his achievements and his tragic end. Henry Hudson was one of the most significant explorers of the early 17th century. His voyages were driven by a relentless quest to find new routes and territories. Known for his relentless quest to find a northwest passage to Asia, Hudson's voyages opened up new territories and trade routes. His determination and vision were unparalleled. But his journey, marked by ambition and discovery, ended in tragedy. The very elements he sought to conquer became his greatest adversaries. Hudson faced immense challenges during his explorations. The Arctic's harsh conditions were unforgiving, testing the limits of human endurance. The harsh Arctic conditions, the icy waters, and the uncharted territories were enough to test any man's resolve. Yet Hudson pressed on, driven by his vision of discovery. But it wasn't just nature that Hudson had to contend with. The human element, with its fears and frustrations, proved to be an even greater challenge. His own crew grew increasingly discontented as provisions dwindled and the cold intensified. The promise of riches and new lands seemed distant and unattainable. Tensions ran high and whispers of mutiny began to spread. The crew's morale plummeted as they faced the grim reality of their situation. Determined to find the elusive passage, Hudson pushed forward, leading his crew deeper into uncharted waters. His determination was both his strength and his downfall. They navigated through the treacherous ice of Hudson Bay, desperately searching for a way through. The icy labyrinth seemed endless, and hope began to wane. But as the conditions worsened and their supplies ran out, Hudson's relationship with his crew deteriorated. The once united group now stood divided by fear and desperation. The men, frustrated and starving, believed their leader had led them to certain doom. Their faith in Hudson's leadership was shattered. The breaking point came in the spring of 1611. The crew, driven to the edge by hunger and cold, decided to take drastic action. In a desperate act of mutiny, the crew set Hudson, his teenage son, and a few loyal crew members adrift in a small open boat. It was a decision born out of sheer desperation. As the ship sailed away, Hudson watched his fate unfold. The vast, icy expanse of the bay was now his prison. Alone in the freezing waters of the bay, the man who had once held the promise of discovery was betrayed by those he had trusted. The cold, unforgiving sea became his final resting place. Henry Hudson's tragic end remains one of the darkest moments in the history of exploration. His story is a poignant reminder of the perils faced by early explorers. Though his body was never found, his legacy endured. Hudson's name and his contributions to exploration have stood the test of time. Hudson's discoveries paved the way for future explorers and opened up new maritime routes. His efforts were not in vain as they laid the groundwork for future expeditions. His name lives on in the Hudson River, Hudson Strait, and Hudson Bay, forever marking the map he so passionately sought to chart. These landmarks serve as a testament to his enduring legacy. So, what do you think about Henry Hudson's story? It's a tale that evokes a range of emotions, from admiration to sorrow. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your perspective on this historical event is valuable and adds to the ongoing discussion. And if you're fascinated by tales of exploration and discovery, check out my other videos on historical explorers. Until next time, dive into the past and uncover the stories that shaped our world.